The die roll, I will play first. A little hesitant on that just because my mana is so ugly. For instance, I have no immediate plays here. Learning this format as I go. I do have enough to hit my Timely Horde Mate, but I don't have anything to trigger it. But I don't feel like this is bad enough to mulligan. So I'm going to keep this. I would feel better about this on the draw, but I didn't choose to draw. So we'll start it off with a Plains, and F6 over to him. Alright, so he starts off with a simple Swamp. Hey, there we go. I don't get Raid on it. That's okay. Horde Chief is fine on its own. I don't necessarily need Raid. But I do get Raid with the Timely Horde Mate, which doesn't matter because there's nothing to pick back up. Wah wah. Okay, so he is mono black so far. I've got all these awesome Asban things and no way to play them. So I'm just going to go with my vanilla 2-3 for now. I'll swing and activate a Horde Mate next turn, which will do a nothing. Okay, so we're looking at the mirror. Is that what this is? No, we're looking at Mardu. Okay, so I've got Chief of the Scale, which I think that I'm actually going to hold on to so I can use my mana more efficiently with the Horde Mate. So I will whack him for 2. And if I can draw green next turn, I'm going to come out smelling like a junk rose, because I will have all different kinds of gas. Alright, so we get the Horde Mate. Get the trigger just on principle. Skips right over it and goes to his turn. Okay, did he ramp up to a 5-drop? Alright, so he plays into an Outlaster. Okay, gives everybody first strike. And a Mysterious Morph. Okay, well I don't get the junk that I wanted. I do get a Swamp. Okay. So if I attack in, he could... Well, he can't really double block, because then I could kill both of them, unless this is one of the morphs that he just has to flip up a creature, or a card of that color. This one he could take down, but I don't see much of a way around it. So I'm just going to lead with Chief of the Scale to get a little bit of extra damage through. Maybe. See if I take anything down. No blocks. Alright, so I can drop my Swamp. And really, all I want in the world right now is a Forest. If I do get a Forest, let's see. If I use my Asban Charm, I can get a good combat trick. Ascendancy pumps everybody up pretty well. I believe the... Okay, so now both of his guys can double block by themselves. I get to see how good Brave the Sands actually is. I've got a nice 2-3 sitting there to block his 2-1. But he probably has some sort of combat trick that I am not willing to walk into. That Chief is probably too valuable. So I will swing back into him, keeping my 1 extra power for my other 2 guys. Yeah, and if I can get the Ascendancy Ivory Tusk combo going, that's going to be pretty sweet. I get the trigger off of it. And that token can block 2 of my guys coming in. Another green card. Okay, so I feel like if I swing in, I don't want to let him choose how I trade, and it would be better for me to just sit back. Especially if I swing in, he can just sack one of his warriors to kill a couple of my guys. So I am just going to wait for him. Savage Punch, I don't get the pump yet, but I do have a 3-3 that could take down any of his guys. Okay, so is he going to send anybody in? Possibly the Morph? Alright, so he'll send in his 2-3. And I think that I have... Oh, no, is he going to send everybody? Alright, so still new in the format. I don't know exactly what trick he's going to have. I'm probably walking into it. If he had no trick, I could do pretty much any blocking combination. So if it is going to bait something out here, what would it be? Alright, I'm just going to split the 2 here. I'm not going to block with my enabler. I will put the 2-4 on the 2-1. So if he's got some sort of trick that could target the both of them, he only gets to hit me with 1. Alright, here comes the trick. What is it? Okay. Well, that is a fine trick, because he still can't kill my guy. So I end up taking 2, getting a card out of him, and he does get the permanent counter. I feel like I got out of that one better than I otherwise could have. If I would have blocked here like that or something. Oh man, he's got a lot of Horde Chiefs. This is going to take some fighting back. Another green... This has got to be like all of my green cards. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain about it, because that doesn't actually help you to draw forests. No attacks, and he is probably just going to overwhelm me here. I still don't know what the Morph is. And he's got pretty much all the mana he needs to be able to blow me up with it. I think this is my lesson to be picking lands higher. Okay. Really? Well, he has no attacks, which means that those 2 cards in his hands aren't combat tricks, and the Morph has nothing good to do. Is that what this is? Okay, so he got the Ponyback Brigades. So he gets the 3 tokens. Man. So he can block for days on the ground. So he's got the, what is this, Brave the Sands? Yeah, so he's got all these tokens with Vigilance, so he can really just start sending in the team and destroying me. And that was not what I needed. At all. Okay, well, I have no good attacks. I'm pretty much just waiting for him to start alpha striking me to death. Man, if I had an Anger of the Gods right now, that could do some work. Alright, so we gotta start thinking about the board, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill me. He's got 1 enchantment here, which is okay. Alright, he can give his guy... Okay, he can just do that once at this point, so he can make that a 3-1 Trampler. Ascendancy would be helpful right now because it would leave me with some tokens to continue to block with. He's still not going in. He's really gonna build up. Alright, well at least this is a card I can cast. Makes my blocks a little bit better. But I still have no good attacks. So I'll pass it over his way. I've only got 4 creatures, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures he can get through. Okay. 8, 9, 10. 10 creatures can get through. So, I don't have no idea how I'm going to pull this one out. But if I just had some card that could ping everybody for 1. Okay, so does he just turn everybody sideways? Okay, he does. And I can just assume here, and I have to, that he doesn't have any good combat tricks. He can pump this one into being 3-1. So I should consider that to have 3 power. So So that's got 3 power. Then I will put my 4 toughness guy in front of it. Let's see, the other guys, I think I want to take down the 2/3s. Put that there. Put another one there. And then if I block like this, will I be outright dead? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then another 6 over here, so 13, so that puts me to 1. Alright. So we'll do it like that and go to 1. If I... is he just bumping? Crackling. Oh man. Okay. So that will take me down. Alright, so he has got a weenie token rush kind of situation going on here. I'll see what my board has to say about it. Alright, well this is going to seem crazy, but I need to splash for Barrage of Boulders. So those are going in. And what do I take out? I gotta take out all my high-end stuff, because I'm just not going to make it that far, and those just aren't that good to begin with. That dead drop is terrible. Let's see what else is pretty bad. That could be good here. Okay, trying to get all this done pretty quickly. What do I put in? I know that I need a whole bunch of mountains, so let's add some basic lands. I think I need 4. So add those to the deck. Take out a plains, take out a swamp, and I think I need to take out one more thing. Now the morph would be pretty decent. Murderous Cut's still fine, even though it's not going to take out anything huge. Raider Spoils is too good. Let's see. Yeah, I wish that I would have picked up some more things that help me to produce red at this point. Savage Punches are bad. Gotta take out the Savage Punches. Okay, and then maybe another mountain. I'm running a lot of land at that point, but it just... if I can hit the Barrage of Boulders, then I can kill him. So, I'm going to put in another wall. Maybe not that wall. I'm going to put in this wall. Okay, so that wall is a creature. Alright, so I am running 4-color Madness. All because of Barrage of Boulders. So, there we go. I'm going to run a 20-land 4-color Madness Barrage of Boulders deck.